Hello, welcome to Acharya Nidana Academy. In this particular video, we are going to discuss the richness of the human body. When you say about the richness, the human body is comprising of it's a multiple or multicellular organism. Multicellular organism in the sense it is comprising of multiple cells which are doing the similar functions, thereby which will be acting as a tissues, and these tissues are functioning as an organ, and these organs will be functioning as an organ system, and these organ systems will be functioning in a similar manner or coherent manner, so that the health of the human beings is going to get maintained. So this is what actually, so this particular, the beauty of rich richness of the human body. When you think about the richness, what do you mean by richness as such? Of course, it is having the term richness is having the different meaning to different individuals. But here we are going to have the different approach as far as the richness of the human body is concerned. When you say about the human body, as far as evolution of the living beings, it is in the form of, initially it is in the form of chemical level. So that means the different atoms are being present: sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chloride, etc. They will be clubbed together and they are forming the cells. These cells, by doing the similar functions, they are functioning as the tissues, such as epithelial tissues, connective tissue, muscular tissues, nervous tissues. And these tissues are which are functioning as a similar tissues, they will be functioning as an organ: mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, kidney, urinary bladder, urethra, or the knee joint, elbow joint, etc. They are functioning as the different organs. And these similarly functioning organs, they become organ systems. So that means mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, they are functioning as a system because they are helpful in the process of digestion and assimilation. The kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra, they will be functioning as excretory organs or excretory system because they eliminate the excess, either water or urea or uric acid, from the body to the exterior. So like that, organ systems, they are considered to be the similarly functioning organs. They clubbed together to make the, or to say that the, to maintain the health of the human body. And multiple organ systems, they are functioning as the organism, such as digestive system, respiratory system, cardiovascular system, nervous system, excretory system, musculoskeletal system, hemobiotic system, immunological system, hepatobiliary system, etc. They will be functioning coherently, thereby the health of the individual can be maintained. This will be further what we can say, that is the social level of understanding. That means, so healthy organism resulting in the healthy society. As far as the basic living unit of the body is considered to be cell. The cell contains the human body contains nearly 100 trillion cells. 100 trillion cells, that means huge number of cells. Among these, 25 trillion cells are RBCs only. That means only 3/4 of the cells are other cells, whereas 1/4 of the cells are RBCs. When you consider the liquids and solids, when you consider the human body as 100%, 2/3, that is 66% of the body will be consisting liquid, whereas 1/3 or 33% of the body is consisting of solids. Among the liquids, that is 2/3 of the liquid, that is of 66% is considered to be present inside the cells. What we can say, the intracellular fluid, that is consisting of 33% of the total body weight, whereas extracellular fluid is considered to be 1/3 of the liquid of 66%, whereas the 75% of the water is being present in the infants, whereas 66% of the water is present in the adults. When you consider the solids, among the 1/3 of the solids, that is 33% of the solids, 3/4 of the solids, that is around 25% of the solids are proteins. Maybe the building blocks, that is the cell membrane, or maybe whatever may be the enzymes or hormones, etc. They are being secreted. They are nothing but the proteins or interleukins or inflammatory markers, etc. They are considered as proteins. Whereas the one-fourth of the one-fourth of the rest of them, that is the solids, that is 8 to 9% of the solids are other portions, including minerals, vitamins, etc. And further, the human body is composed of 10 billion capillaries. 10 billion capillaries in the sense they are 100 crores of capillaries are being present in the human body. Now see the richness of the human body. When you think about the different tissue level, Ayurveda says 7 dhatu are being present. Among that, the first one that is being discussed as Asadhatu. It is being mentioned that it's of 9 Anjali Pramana. So that is can be either intracellular fluid or otherwise extracellular fluid, that is 66% of the whole body weight. It can be considered as Asadhatu itself, wherein which includes the lymph. When you consider the lymph, nearly around 120 ml of lymph will be formed in every hour. But when you consider the whole day, nearly 2 to 3 liters of the lymph will be formed in 24 hours. Further, it is being mentioned that extracellular fluid. These are considered to be consisting of the 4 different elements, that is interstitial fluid, which is comprising of 12% of the total body weight, whereas intravascular compartment, which is nothing but the blood vessels comprising of the blood, etc., which is comprising of 5 to 8% of the total body weight. And as far as the volume of the blood is concerned, nearly around 5 liters of the total blood volume will be observed, whereas the mesenchymal fluid, which is comprising of dense connective tissue, cartilage and bone, which is comprising of 9% of the total body weight, whereas transcellular fluid compartment, which is comprising of secretions of the cells, secretions of the salivary glands, secretions of the alimentary canal, secretions of the respiratory tract, secretions from the kidneys, secretions from the gonads, secretions from the thyroid gland, and cerebrospinal fluid, which is comprising of 1% of the total body weight. This is about the total distribution of the fluid portion present in the human body. When you consider the Rakta Dhatu, so it is comprising of, that's what I have said earlier, it's around 5 to 8% of the total body weight. It's also being mentioned that the circulatory system is comprising of 10 billions of capillaries, or otherwise 100 crores of capillaries. When you think about the distribution of the blood in the cardiovascular system, nearly around 9% of the blood is present in the pulmonary circulation, wherein 91% of the blood is present in the systemic circulation. Among the 91%, heart contains 7% of the blood, Arteries contain 13% of the blood. Arterioles and capillaries contain 7% of the blood, wherein maximum number of the blood is present in the veins, venules and sinuses. That's around 64% of the blood. So that means it is not equally distributed in the cardiovascular system. It is distributed in the disproportionate manner in this particular way. As far as further dhatu, mamsa dhatu, which contains 40 to 50% of the total body weight in males, and in females it's around 30 to 35% of the total body weight. So here the muscles, they are usually considered to be the skeletal muscles, wherein medu dhatu, or what we can say the adipose tissue, that is being present in the buttocks, breasts, subcutaneous tissue and abdomen, and it contains nearly around 15% of the total body weight in males, wherein the females will be having 27% of the total body weight. As far as Asti Dhatu is concerned, 15% of the total body weight constitutes the, the bone tissue in males, whereas 12% of the total body weight constitutes the bones in case of females. As far as Majja Dhatu, or what we can say the bone marrow, it contains 5% of the total body weight, and it is being mentioned that it is producing 500 billions of new blood cells in every day. Wherein Shukra Dhatu, it contains it's regarding the Shukra Dhatu itself, nearly around 2 to 6 ml of semen will be produced every day. 100 to 200 millions of sperms will be formed in 24 hours. Whereas the spermatogenesis, that requires 74 days from the spermatids to mature sperm. The take-home messages from today's discussion are: human body is a multicellular organism. It contains 100 trillions of cells. They are functioning in the coherent manner. Each cells function in the similar manner, that will be acting as a tissue, and each tissues are functioning in a similar manner, that will be functioning as organ, and each organs are functioning in a similar manner, are organ systems. So if they are not functioning their duties in the respective manner, that will be leading to multiple disease manifestations. That's all for today. Dear ANM members, what are the major key takeaways from today's discussion? Mention in the comment box below. And what is the one particular topic that you would like to hear? Mention in the comment box below. And if you are liking this particular video, then put a thumbs up and spread this particular video to the maximum number of true Ayurveda learners, so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. That's all for today. Something more in the next video. Thank you.